Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We ain't got no music today. Wait a minute, I lied.
My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, free from desire. Mind and senses purified, free from desire. Na 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 na.
We straight killers, yo.
Case of 5-month-old Jemiah, Julius, you are not the...
Hey, what up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J. We locked in. It's Monday Mistakes. We ain't getting a full intro tonight, y'all. We just not gonna do that. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow, but not tonight. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't checked out House of the Dragons, you need to go and check that out. Because if you don't have Targaryen blood running through your veins, then you are living wrong. That means you are on the other side of the aisle. That means you shall not be granted eternity on earth. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's Monday Mistakes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. House of the Dragon is probably the best thing ever. We're gonna watch. Well, we already watched. Tomorrow we're gonna break that episode down. We gotta talk about episode 1 and 2. It's Monday Mistakes. We got Kanan, Jukebox, Flossie, Rock. Who else is in the damn show that's still alive? Marvin. Marvin's still there too. Breeze, Damon Targaryen, Allison, Rhaenyra, Renee. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't be watching House of Dragon. Y'all be watching this nigga shit. Y'all don't be wanting to watch the white people stuff. Man, y'all gonna tune in to House of the Dragon. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But today we got Monday Mistakes. I'm gonna try to do a live Friday, guys. Don't hold me to that, but I'm definitely gonna try to do a first reaction for episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's about to heat up. They dropped the photos. And again, we need to figure out how we gonna do this. Should we keep Monday Mistakes on Monday, or can we call it Monday Mistakes with an asterisk and move that to Tuesday and do House of the Dragon on Monday? Because I gotta talk about that House of the Dragons, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's the best show I've seen this year. No slight to Raising Kanan, but this nigga, we done been with this nigga Kanan for 5 years, and this nigga ain't learned a motherfucking thing. Rock still snitching. You know what I mean? We ain't learned a mother effing thing. We ain't learned a damn thing. All we know is that niggas be fucking up. Niggas be fucking up. What you doing today, Mo? Shit, fucking up. I don't want to fuck up, though. What up, Eric? What's going on, Danny? We got a doctor in the building. Doctor to doctor. You know what I'm saying? Doctor to doctor. What's up, CJ? GH. My dog is in here. You know, he gonna keep us on our 1-2 step. Miss Lily. Man. Who do you guys believe made the biggest mistake in episode 3? Now, the person I got, I don't know if people will agree with me, but I believe that Jukebox made the biggest mistake. Oh, who is that? Marissa? Oh, what's up, girl? What you doing in here? What you got, blind hair and that? Somebody need to find out who this Marissa is. Yeah, tell her to call me. Who's that? Yeah, tell her to call me. Let me see what she talking about. Hey, that's who I was going with. I was going with Jukebox made the biggest mistake. Jukebox made the biggest mistake, followed by probably Stefano. Yeah, Jukebox, Stefano, and then I'm gonna go with. Did Marvin make any mistakes? Yeah, Jukebox, Stefano, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Marvin after that. I'm gonna go Jukebox, Stefano, Marvin. Those are my three mistakers. Those are my three mistakers. We do need to build the board though, because do I got a picture of Breeze? Fuck it. We'll build the board tonight because I won't have my board this weekend. But we gotta get the Rico together. I don't think I have a picture of Breeze yet. I don't think I printed one off last year. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. But we gotta build this, and we gotta get us some understanding, some straightening. You know what I mean? We got Jukebox, Snaps, Kanan, B-Rilla, he dead. Oh yeah, we gotta mark his ass out. And we gotta mark out these two. So we're gonna mark these two out first. We gotta get rid of Lulu and B-Rilla. Shit, we didn't even mark Crystal out last year. Y'all had us tripping. But my name is Modai J. This is Monday Mistakes. This is where we take each character and we find out what they did, where they went wrong, and we try to figure out, can we get them on a path to survive, or is it inevitable that they gonna die? Oh wait, this is Snaps. This ain't B-Rilla. B-Rilla gone. Lou gone. We ain't putting up everybody. We just putting up the people that died this season. They already gone and they off the board already. I don't know where my other camera plugged up. It is, but I ain't got the tripod. All right. On the Kanan side, I ain't got no picture of Rousseau because Phil wasn't around that much. Do I? Or am I already marked off? Now y'all know I got some blank ones too, so I can do I got like 4 blank ones. So we'll do Phil. We got Phil. We got to do a Breeze card. But we're going to build the Rico. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build the Rico. Then we'll go into the mistakes. So I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But we do have snaps and pops. So on the Kanan's side, and this will actually give us an understanding of why we can't say that Taz is getting passed over, because Taz, you're not in a situation to get, you know what I'm saying, to get passed over. But on Kanan's side, we got the leader of Kanan's operation is Snaps. Up under Snaps, we got Kanan. And we all have Stefano too. If we're gonna build the whole Rico out, we got to remember Stefano is over here too. Him and Snaps are kind of like equals. We got Hazard. Y'all know Hazard? Rock owe this nigga a lot of money. And when you owe somebody money, that means they above you. You don't ever owe niggas that are below you money. You know what I mean? That's little homie. We don't owe the little homie. We gotta owe the boss. We can't owe the big homie, because if it's the big homie, then we don't owe him no money. You feel me? But when it's the boss, so Rock is up on the Hazard. Oh, we got to do a Flossie card too. Up on the rock, of course, we got Uncle Marv. Because it's not a partnership. Regardless of what Rock is telling us, it's not a partnership. Rock and Marvin are not equals. They're not partners. They're not nothing. It's big dog, little dog. Up under Marvin and Rock, but we'll put Juke up under Marvin, though. We thought Neek died, but Neek didn't die. Neek actually escaped the Matrix. We got Roland and Buckley. Roland and Buckley, we have them up under Rock. I'll put them towards the bottom, but we're just going to keep them as one picture, and we'll just rotate them in and out. So we can go those two together. We do got Phil Russo, but Phil, he dead. Look at that. Hell. Arc Bar, he dead too. I forgot we had a card for Arc Bar. Damn, there's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't make it. Detective Garcia is here, but he's part of the RICO. But until further notice, until we see some payments from Juke, Garcia is kind of innocent, but we know that Garcia is actually a counterpart of her. OC gone. We got Pops. We should be up there with Snap also. Jeez Louise. Y'all should have been and had this board built for me. Howard, Dean, Ronnie, Scrap's mom, Sal's guard, Sal, Juliana. All right, so we got to build the rest of them then. So we got to do Flossie. We got to do a Flossie card. We got to do a Breeze card. We got to do Tiana because we know her name. All right, give me a second, guys. Flossie, Flossie. Nah, the only people that go on here that died are the ones that died this season. I'm gonna eventually move this over. I just didn't know what space we had. But we got Flossie, who would be equal with Rock, and also up under, well, above Rock, we got Pino. We got to do Breeze. I need to get. Oh, I did buy some more ink. I could print some off. Give me a minute. I might print some off. So we got Breeze and Kanan, they are equals. This is why Taz isn't getting passed up. Snaps and Pops brought in Kanan. Before we knew who Breeze was, before we knew Breeze was the nephew, Snaps and Pops brought in Kanan. So how can Taz get passed up if Snaps and Pops brought Kanan in before we knew who the fuck Taz was? There's no way Taz can get passed up unless it's a nigga up under Taz. Taz can't get passed up. Kanan is a number one. Snaps and Pops for the South Side, their number one is Kanan. Taz has always been a number two on the East Side up under Breeze. He cannot be passed up by Kanan. There's no way physically possible that Kanan can pass Taz up. Taz is a number two for the East Side, not a number two for the West Side, not a number two for the North Side, not a number two for the South Side. He's up under Breeze. Last year, when Breeze pulled up, Taz was number two. Breeze pulled up as a number one. Kanan's a number one. Famous would have been a number two. Taz is a number two. Famous and Taz are on the same level. Kanan and Breeze are on the A level. So there's no way Taz can get passed up. So when people be like, Mo, he's mad because Kanan's passed him up. No, the nigga can't get passed up by Kanan. Kanan was hand selected by Stefano, who called him the prodigy of the South Side. He was handpicked by Breeze and Snaps. I mean, not Breeze, but Pops and Snaps. When they told Rock, we ain't fucking with you, Rock. We fucking with this nigga. This is our business. Taz, number two. Now, I'll show you who this right here, OC, was a number two, number three. He was up under Kanan. Taz can only move up under Breeze's side. Now, because we brought the organizations together, but Kanan is number one on the South Side. Now, Taz actually got a promotion from number two. He got that promotion from number two on the East Side to number two under the whole organization, because the Scooters are going to go from the South Side to the East Side. The Scooters are running on both sides. So now he's overseeing Scooters for two areas, but you're not that number one. You can't decide and dictate what corners do what. No, you just got the Scooters. When runs need to be made, this is your job. You know what I mean? We got the CEOs up here. We got the CEO of Stefano, right? CEO of Stefano. What did he say? I'm not going to be dealing with what y'all got going on. The CEO don't do the work that y'all do. When y'all go to work, the CEO sits his ass at the top. Now we got the CFOs, Snaps and Pops. CFO is Chief Financial Officers. The people that put the money in the streets is Snaps and Pops. So there's their CFOs. You see what I'm saying? They got the respect of the CEO, but they deal in something different. The finances. Who's putting money in Kanan and Breeze's pockets? Snaps and Pops. So now, when we drop from the CFOs, now what you get is in the vice presidents, and you can have multiple vice presidents. So vice presidents will be Kanan and Breeze, and up under there, that's when you start getting into your middle management, and that's where Taz comes in. Taz can't get passed up by Kanan because Kanan is on the board. Kanan is a board member. That's why Kanan gets to go to the meetings with the CFOs and the CEO. You see, when you're on the board, you go to those meetings. When you're not on the board, You sit your black ass down here and do what the fuck the niggas on the board tell you to do. See, we're investors, so we want to know what's going on with the board. We don't give a fuck about what's going on down here. As long as the scooters are moving, we good. So that's a mistake on this nigga of Taz for not knowing the hierarchy. When you go to work, you don't talk to the CEO. There ain't no way you go talk to the CEO. You shut the fuck up. You talk to your boss, and your boss will go talk to their boss, and their boss is gonna go talk to their boss, and they're gonna go talk to the CEO. It's really that simple, guys. The corner boys, they don't go and talk to the CEOs. The corner boys don't go and talk to Snaps and Pops. We haven't heard Snaps and Pops mention this nigga Taz's name one time. So how can you get passed up when they know about Kanan? They know about the legacy that this young man lives. They know that this man is royalty in the streets. His dad is DEFCON. Whose dad? Who's Taz's dad? Whose dad is who's Taz's dad? Someone tell me who Taz's dad is. Hey, thank you, DeMarcus, for the $2. I gotta make the Phil Russo. We got the Phil Russo over there. What else you send us? Taz will be petty and not pay Kanan's bike crew. But if he can't really necessarily, so he could be petty, but I don't. What up, Steven? He could be petty and not pay the crew, but give me a second. How can I explain this? Taz can't be petty. If Taz doesn't pay the scooters, then that means Breeze ain't getting paid. Are we tracking? Are we tracking? Do we all understand what's going on here? Thank you for that $2. DeMarcus. Taz got demoted. No pun intended. I'm not following what everybody's saying. I'm looking at this totally different. I can't even put my glasses on. There we go. All right. So this is Monday Mistake. So we're gonna get on Taz a little bit. Since everybody wants to talk about this fucking fifth-rate character. All right. Taz. Taz is a number 2 to Breeze. Before we met Breeze, Taz was working for Breeze. Correct? Put a 1 in the chat. Was Taz working for Breeze before we met him? Before we met Breeze, put a 1 in the chat. Was Taz working for Breeze? Put a 1 in the chat if Taz was working for Breeze. Put a 2 in the chat if Taz wasn't working for Breeze. All right. So, if Taz was a number 2 working for Breeze when Breeze and Kanan link up via Pops and Snaps and Stefano, because now Stefano knows who Breeze is. If Taz was a number 2 and never had any blocks on the east side, what the fuck do people think Taz is going to get some blocks on the south side when the south side belongs to Kanan? Now, let's go a little bit more in depth. Taz is a number 2 that never had any blocks. Taz doesn't even have blocks on the east side. Why doesn't Taz have blocks on the east side, guys? Well, the reason Taz doesn't have blocks on the east side because Breeze has all the blocks on the east side because Breeze is the number one. That means Taz is the number two on the east side. So now Taz thought he was about to get the blocks on the south side, which belonged to Kanan. But you can't get passed up because we didn't have the south side until we got Kanan. So now we're together. Taz got a promotion. Taz has 0 blocks. If Johnny had 1 apple, that's what Breeze had. Now, Kanan has 1 apple. Now, if Kanan and Breeze bring their 1 apples together, they have 2 apples. So we can make an apple pie now, right? But what do we need to do in that apple pie? We got to peel the apples, right? So when we peel the apples, we get rid of the skin of the apple, which was the scooters that Kanan had. Now that we done peeled the apples to put in the apple pie, we still got apple skins. And guess what apple skins are better than? No apple skins, which Taz never had. Taz got a promotion from 0 blocks, from being the number 2 to running scooters. Now, the scooters are going to be making money. So anything outside of the south side and the east side, if we got to make deliveries to the west side or the north side, guess who's in charge of that? Taz is now in charge of moving dope to the west side and to the north side because he's over the scooters. That's a promotion. Taz went from not having a motherfucking thing in his pocket besides being a number 2 to now you're the number 1 nigga in transport. So when it comes to logistics, to moving dope that Kanan and Breeze have, the excess dope that they have that they cannot physically sell on the block, we go to you. Hey, Taz, we have 3 extra bricks. That's too much to move on the south side and on the east side. We need you to put shit on the scooters and run the routes. Taz is now in charge of logistics, which is a promotion. You didn't get passed up, nigga. You got a promotion. Everyone doesn't get the same job title. You are now in charge of the scooter game, meaning any dope that's getting moved on the scooter, Breeze and them gonna give you a cut off of. Kanan's getting his cut off the block. You're getting your cut off the scooters. Shut the fuck up. You don't even have to be on the block. Kanan has to go on the block and shoot at niggas. All you got to do is sit in the warehouse, tell the niggas to pull up on the scooter. Here's a pack, send the pack. You're doing what Jukebox does, nigga. It's the safest job, and you're getting paid not to do nothing. Shut the fuck up and do your job. You got the easiest job. All you're doing is dropping off pills to the niggas, the white boys, and you ain't got to do that. Get a nigga with a scooter, go take these pills to the white boy. Now you ain't got to meet up with them. Now you don't have to have the dope physically in your hand. You can sit at the warehouse. Breeze comes through. Taz, what's up? Oh, nigga, I done sent out 2 of them. They didn't drop the pills off. They didn't came back with the bread. Hey, thank you, bro. You know what I mean? Good look on that. And when you start doing that effectively and efficiently, now you boom, boom, they breaking you off a little bit more. You gonna be right there. You still a number 2 to your mans. But now you expanded. Jay-Z told us he expanded the operation out to Maryland. That's what you did. You just took the scooters and now they're getting more dope than they ever had because they got 2 number 1s, 2 blocks. More clientele means more money, means we gonna buy more dope, meaning we need to sell more dope. That means we gotta expand out on the south side and the east side. So now the west side, like, damn, it's some young niggas getting them bricks. Guess who they gotta call? They gonna call up Breeze. Who the fuck is Breeze? And Breeze is gonna say, I need you to link with my nigga Taz. Taz is gonna be the one sending them things to you. It's a promotion, nigga. Everybody's talking about Taz getting, no, this nigga got promoted to logistics. I know a lot of people think, oh, he's just running the scooters. What was he running prior to the scooters? Not a fucking thing. The nigga wasn't doing nothing but walking behind, holding goddamn Breeze's coattail. Now the nigga actually has a job where he can make some money, and everyone's talking about he got passed over. Exactly, true OG. He's too dumb to understand. Nigga, this is a promotion. This is your opportunity to get some money. This, matter of fact, nigga, you're dropping off pills. You got the easiest job. The first day Kanan got the blocks, what happened? What happened? That's not a part of the story mode. That's not. No, 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 no. This is the story that we're watching. He said you're in charge of the scooters. Someone tell me where in these these first 3 episodes did we see Taz running the block? Someone tell me where we seen Taz running the block, please. I want an episode. We're gonna go pull it up right now. This is Monday Mistakes. Someone tell me the episode that Taz was running blocks. Someone give me the episode right now. Let's go find it. I want to know. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's what we got Monday Mistakes for. That's what these lives are for. Someone tell me the episode where Taz is on the block serving the junkies with 4 or 5 niggas up under him on the corner. I want to know the episode that Taz is on the corner running the blocks. That's what we need to figure out. We're 30 minutes in. We need to know what episode was Taz running any blocks. Because I want to make sure that I'm telling the story the right way, because I don't make any of this up. I watched the episode and I tell y'all what I saw. So someone tell me what episode is Taz running some blocks, because I may have missed it. And if I did, I apologize. But I need to know the episode so we can go and I can see this nigga Taz on the block putting that work in. That's all I want to know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. DeMarcus, if it's my perspective, please tell me the episode that Taz was running some blocks. When y'all give me the episode, y'all pull it up. Y'all know I will. What's up, Kendall? What's going on? I mean, I'm dead serious. If you can give me the episode where they say Taz was running some blocks, or we see Taz on the corner, I'll pull it up right now. Because I don't want my perspective to be clouded. You know what I mean? I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
We straight killers, Joe.
This Monday Mistakes. I like this. Because I'm waiting to see when what's the boy name? Tasmanian Devil. I'm waiting to see when he was running something. Because all I seen this nigga do was mug Kanan 2 times, drop some pills off, fight some white boys, and tell Kanan I was here first. I was here first. I was here before you. Before we move on, just put yes. I just want yes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a poll up real quick. Has Taz ever ran any blocks that we know of? Has Taz ran any corners? In East New York? When? What episode was it? When did they tell us that he ran some corners? Because if he's running corners in the east side, then why is he trying to get corners in the south side? That wouldn't make any sense. Breeze runs corners in the east side, but he's not trying to run corners in the south side. They cleared out the south side so Kanan can have it. They took those blocks from Unique and gave them to Kanan on the south side. So if Taz is running corners on the east side, then what's he complaining about? Why don't he just keep running those corners on the east side? I mean, that would make sense, right? If you got corners, just keep running your corners. Why are you worried about the other corners? Run your corners. If you got corners. Oh, that's right. That's right. Breeze runs the corners on the east side. Yeah, that's right. Breeze runs the corners on the east side. I forgot. Matter of fact, let's see something. I'm trying to see something. What episode was that? Season 4, episode 10. Let's see. Let's see if I can log into Starz real quick. East New York, the east side, all this shit's the same. Nigga. It's east of where they at, nigga. Like, I'm not about to East New York, nigga. The east side, nigga. Just like we say in the south side, Jamaica, Queens, man. It's the east side, nigga. I'm not about the east side of New York City. Fuck all that. It do seem like this season going by fast too. We already on 4. Let me see. 10.
Until I say you could leave.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Figure we were in the neighborhood, might as well do this here and now.
Branford be coming through any minute.
Branford? Y'all know this nigga name is Branford?
Hear back in from the NYPD on that other thing.
Not yet. But we shaking the trees.
We shaking the trees. Branford. Hey, that's y'all remember on the wood? Talking about I'm tweaking. I ain't from New York City. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling it the East Side. If you on my channel, the shit's called the East Side. Y'all can call it New York all y'all want, but when you addressing me, if I see anybody say East New York, I'm not reading your comment. It better say the motherfucking East Side. You in my chat, it better say the motherfucking East Side. I ain't reading shit else that say East New York, nigga. This my shit. We on the east side with it, nigga. The fuck? Nigga telling me what I'ma say.
There he is.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga pulling up in a Porsche is wild. That nigga getting some money.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
You already know.
Nice and smooth, y'all. Branford is here, aka Sneeze.
You look.
I gotta keep pausing it, guys, because I wish Starz would let you speed it up when you watch it, but you know they don't do that shit.
Beautiful.
Oh, I feel beautiful, baby.
How you living, Snaps?
Large as hell, nigga. You know how we do.
Yeah.
No doubt, nigga. How you living?
No doubt.
Here, allow me to do brief introductions, gentlemen. Branford, this is young Kanan Starr, the up-and-comer I was telling you about.
You hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? They didn't say, hey, Kanan, this is Branford, a.k.a. Sneeze, a.k.a. Breeze and Taz. No. This nigga's a number 2. Taz doesn't even get introductions. When you're not a big dog, you sit your bitch ass in the back. Don't no one get introduced to Taz. This nigga's a little nigga. He don't get into Snaps and Pops handpicked Kanan. If they wanted Taz to run anything, they would have brought that bitch ass nigga with him. But no, Taz is a number 2 right here. Y'all can't see it, but I can. Taz is a number 2. Why isn't Snaps and Pops introducing us to Taz? Y'all keep telling me that this nigga on the east side with blocks and shit. Why ain't this nigga Taz being introduced to Kanan? Why ain't Snaps and Pops giving this weak ass number 2 nigga that y'all keep telling me running shit on the east side of New York? Why he ain't getting the introduction? Why ain't this nigga getting money from Snaps and Pops? Why this nigga gotta go through Breeze? Y'all keep telling me this nigga getting some motherfucking money. Why ain't this nigga getting the introduction to Kanan? Why ain't this nigga going in the meeting with Snaps, Pops, and Stefano? Y'all keep telling me this nigga's getting passed up. This nigga's not it. He's not picked. He can't get passed up because the nigga's at the bottom. Started at the bottom and stayed there. There's no passing the nigga that's under you up. The nigga stays here for a reason. They didn't say this is Branford and Taz. They said this is the nigga Taz. Balls. Branford. Not this is Breeze and Taz. The niggas getting money on the east side. They said this is Branford. No one knows who Taz is. Season 4, where the fuck is Taz at? Why ain't Taz getting no money like everybody keep telling me? My perspective is, oh, it's misconstrued, Mo. He's getting money. Where the fuck is this nigga at in season 4? He ain't getting no fucking money. When he's out here doing big dog meetings with Snaps and Pops, getting this motherfucking money, this nigga is back home working because the nigga's a little nigga. He ain't getting no fucking money. He can't get passed up. If Snaps and Pops thought Taz was so good, then fuck Kanan start, Breeze come through, take this shit over, and give Taz the shit. But guess what? Snaps and Pops said, Breeze, you're going to work with Kanan because Kanan was handpicked. He didn't pass Breeze up. This nigga was selected to be a number 1 because he was already hustling. And guess what Kanan was doing that's bigger than anything Taz is doing? And Snaps and Pops took a liking into him. Oh, that's right. The fucking scooters. The scooters are bigger than anything Taz has ever fucking done. That's why Snaps and Pops came to him and not went to Taz and said, hey, Taz, you know, you doing a big thing over here, bro. Let's bring you in. No, they didn't bring this nigga in because this nigga ain't getting money. This nigga is a subordinate. This nigga ain't like that. He ain't cut from the same cloth. Kanan and Breeze are the same type niggas. They some young, hustling, fly-ass niggas. Taz is a working-ass nigga, a number 2 that we don't even get an introduction to. We didn't even know this nigga's name till DeMarcus put this nigga's name in the chat. Who the fuck is Taz? This nigga ain't getting no money in season 4. This nigga ain't pulled up in no Porsche. Who the fuck is this nigga? Kanan got a Beamer. What the fuck is Taz driving? Oh, that's right. I'll show you what this bum ass number 2 nigga is driving. Since niggas think that I'm fucking around, we gonna fuck around tonight. Let's go. It's Monday mistakes. And y'all mistaken if y'all think y'all gonna outdo me in any kind of Razor Kanan shit. Let's go. Hold the fuck up. Let's see what the fuck this nigga's driving. Let's see what this big boss ass nigga that's getting passed up. Yeah, you're getting passed up. Your car's too fucking slow, nigga. Let's go. Let's go see what let's go see what Taz drives. Let's go see what Taz is driving. Since everybody making a big deal about this number 2 ass nigga, let's go see what this nigga's driving. Let's go see. What's Taz driving? Oh, that's right. That's right. With the hole in the goddamn rag. Yeah, right here. This is what this nigga's driving. And y'all talking about he's getting passed up. This nigga's in the goddamn Chrysler Plymouth. Ain't no, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? We don't drive American shit, nigga. We get money out here, nigga. And guess how Kanan got a fucking Beamer? Because he's pushing the motherfucking scooters. This nigga ain't moving shit. He driving in this bullshit. So that shows us even Kanan with the scooters is making more money than Taz. So how the fuck is he passing up Taz when he's already ahead of Taz and this nigga younger than him? Taz is a goddamn worker. That nigga Kanan wasn't delivering no motherfucking drugs. That nigga was giving it to the niggas on the scooters. So how the fuck we talking about Taz is getting passed up? Don't come here with that bullshit, because we gonna break this motherfucker all the way down. Y'all telling me this nigga right here is bigger than Kanan at this moment? Hell the fuck no. That's why Snaps and Pops ain't come to this broke ass nigga. The nigga ribs is showing. The nigga's out here getting mad because niggas talking about, I heard you got passed up. You think these white boys that say that shit to Kanan? Hell no, them white boys ain't gonna come and say no bullshit like that. Man, I heard Breeze to pass you up. Nah, because Kanan getting goddamn money. Right now, Kanan got the South Side on lock. Because guess what? Unique ain't have no motherfucking work. Yeah, Unique was out here scraping and scrambling, stealing from Rock, because that nigga was a bum-ass nigga too. So what are we talking about? Taz is getting passed up by Kanan. Kanan's been bigger than this nigga since we seen Kanan. This nigga's out here working in this bullshit-ass car. Can't even afford a goddamn foreign. This nigga driving his goddamn granddaddy Chrysler Plymouth, and we talking about, oh, he's getting passed up, Mo. How the fuck we passing up this nugget number 2? This nigga ain't still at the starting line. Kanan already in the game. So when this nigga gets the scooters, that's making way more money than this box of goddamn pills that he's handling out. This nigga can't buy a decent car. This nigga's walking behind Breeze. You think Kanan is crying? The niggas talking about put me on? How you talking about you big time, nigga? You think Kanan's out here? Hey, Breeze, put me on, Breeze. Put me on some corners. You think a nigga that's really getting money need a nigga to put him on? Taz bitch ass back here crying. How you passing me up, man? How we gonna eat? Kanan back in town. Kanan out here getting it. What did Kanan do? Kanan went to the white man, whooped that nigga ass, took that nigga's routes, took the scooters, and was making money. And now this nigga's linked up with the mob. Snaps and Pop is introducing this nigga to Breeze, while this nigga only knows Breeze because he's a childhood friend. We talking about fucking Taz. Don't do that shit. Ain't no way how you pass me up, man? You ain't give me no block. Kanan took his blocks. Go take yours, nigga. When Kanan felt disrespected, he shot that nigga $120. What's this nigga doing? Go do something, nigga. Go get your blocks then, nigga. Episode 1, we didn't see Taz. Where was Taz at? Y'all keep telling me this nigga Taz getting money. Episode 1, when they stepped up on the corner, where the fuck was Taz at? Why ain't Taz laid no shit down? Taz was sitting at the pawn shop, mugging. When Breeze came in the office this episode and told that nigga, if you ain't built for that shit, Kanan, you know, you can't be in it. Where was Taz at? Where was Taz at? Someone tell me where this hustling ass nigga from East Side New York or East New York, where the fuck is Taz at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Because I ain't heard of that nigga. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. Y'all keep telling me we passing this nigga up. Nigga Famous was making more money off of rap than this nigga. And we talking about passing up Taz. Taz ain't did a motherfucking thing. I done sold more dope than this nigga Taz. Nigga, they got this nigga pushing pills. Nigga ain't pushing P, he pushing pills. And we talking about he getting passed up. Oh, come on, man. How you gonna pass me up for Kanan? He didn't pass you up for Kanan. I'm gonna show you, you know what?
Kanan's youth belies his success and ambition. He's an ascendant young star.
He's an ascendant young star. What the fuck is Taz? An ascendant young star. Taz, we don't know nothing about where Taz at. Why they ain't say this nigga Breeze got this hustling ass nigga Taz, Kanan? Boy, you need to get you a number 2, Kanan, because there's this nigga named Taz in East New York that he getting money. I'm talking about money. Why? Why we ain't getting introduced to this nigga?
Who's lighting the night sky. Kanan, please meet.
Did you hear what they just said about Kanan?
That's an ambition. He's an ascendant young star.
An ascendant young star. That's it. An ascendant young star.
Who's lighting the night sky.
Who is lighting the night sky. Now, is Taz, hey, for all you East New York niggas, is Taz lighting the night sky? Is Taz lighting the night sky? I want to know. Because if you lighting the night sky, you wouldn't have to ask a nigga to put you on, would you? Put a 1. If you're lighting the night sky, would you need a nigga to put you on? If you're lighting the night sky, would you need a nigga, man, give me a block, man? Would you need that? If you're lighting the night sky, if you're an ascendant young star, would you need a nigga to put you on? Hey, give me a block, man, please, man. Would you? I don't think so. Kanan out here doing it. Kanan's 17 years old. If Kanan can do it, why can't Taz do it?
And Kanan, please meet Ranford Frady, our nephew. He is one of the brightest minds and boldest thinkers you will ever encounter. He is
both a scholar and a visionary. Taz ain't none of that.
Both a scholar and a visionary. Learning and building at the same time. Gentlemen.
I hear you doing big things out here, Kanan.
I hear you're doing big things out here, Kanan. I hear you're doing big things out here, Kanan. Have we heard that from Taz? Oh, that's right. No, we haven't, because Taz works for Breeze. So how the hell is Kanan passing up Taz when he's already ahead of this nigga? East New York. How big is East New York? How big will we classify East New York as? Like, what would we say East New York is? Now, obviously, you guys know we having fun here, and I gotta throw the rants in. If I agree with y'all niggas, then it ain't gonna be right. But right now, when I'm telling y'all the truth, how big is East New York? What were we saying for East New York? It's small. So you mean to tell me Taz couldn't take over nothing in East New York? Is that small?
But the same thing about you. Out in East New York. Branford.
Nah, only these old heads call me Branford.
So he's doing his thing in East New York. Southside Jamaica, Queens. Kanan doing his thing. Where does Taz fit in at?
Around the way on the block, niggas call me Breeze.
Breeze. What?
Yeah. And that there is number 1 and number 1. Now, where's Taz at? But let's continue on. It's Monday Mistakes. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We just doing a little bit deep dive. Ain't nothing too crazy. Just a little deep dive. Ain't nothing too crazy. But we here now. We going down this road. We gonna talk about mistakes, but fuck it. We here now. We here now. Oh, no. Hold on. Nope. We not doing that. Nah, we not doing that. Hold on. Let's continue on. Let's go down. We here now. Today we're dedicating this to the forever number 2, Taz. All right, here we go.
What we hearing from our white boys? They about to be out.
What we hearing from our white boys? So Taz takes orders from Breeze. Did I hear that correctly? Someone just double checking.
What we hearing from our white boys? They about to be out. Them niggas go through more work in a day than the corners do in a week.
What we hear from our white boys? They about to be out. The white boys go through more product faster than the corners. So, according to everybody that's disagreeing with me, wouldn't it be more beneficial to keep selling pills to the white boys since they make more than the corners? So, wouldn't that be a demotion if he goes and gets corners? Y'all forgot that part, didn't y'all? Breeze tells us that the pills are moving a lot faster. You're making a lot of money out of that. So why would he want to go to corners? When the pills are making more money. Why would he want to go to corners when the pills are making more money than the corners? They're going through the product faster. So Taz is good, right? He's a number 2. He ain't got no corners. What is he doing? He don't do corners. He delivers pills. He don't get corners. He's not in East New York on the corner setting up shop. This nigga delivers pills. He doesn't have fucking corners. I told you this nigga never had any corners. Those are Breeze's corners. This nigga works for Breeze. He delivers pills. He never had any corners. He only delivers the pills to the white boys. So how the fuck is this nigga getting passed up by Kanan when Kanan is in a meeting with Snaps, Pops, and Stefano? You're a worker, nigga. You don't get to go to the meetings, nigga. You take your bitch ass to the block and sell the goddamn pills. You can't get passed up by Kanan. He's the number 1 on the South Side. This is the number 1 on East New York. These are the niggas that they get their money from and protection and everything else inside the city. Taz cannot get passed up by Kanan. Kanan is already ahead of this nigga. We just went back to season 4 where they just told us that Kanan is an ascendant young star lighting up the night sky. Breeze even said, I heard you're doing big things out here, Kanan, because Kanan had the scooters. But now Kanan's about to get corners and Breeze is going to take the scooters, which the scooters are making a lot of money. That's why Snaps and Pops fuck with Kanan in the first place. Kanan is here because his scooter routes was making a lot of money for snaps and pops. So they're giving the scooters to this nigga. So now you got the pills and the scooters. You're doing good, nigga. What are we talking about? It's just stupid niggas think they know shit, but this nigga Taz don't know a fucking thing. You got the scooters that are already running shit. That means you're going to be running shit in and out to the north, to the west. We got South Side. They got East New York. But you got the pills that are moving faster than the corners. So if Taz just shut the fuck up and continue to be that number 2, now you got the pills and the scooters. You're winning. You're winning. And you got the least dangerous job. Them white boys ain't about to do nothing. Them niggas ain't pull up with no guns or nothing. Where was Taz at when we was shooting that Unique's crew? Where was Taz? If Taz is so fucking important, why wasn't that nigga with us going to Unique spot? Oh, that's right. Let's continue on. Let's continue on and see what Taz is doing.
Should I be a part of this? We got other shit to do.
Should I be a part of this? If Taz is so fucking important that people keep saying he's getting passed up by Kanan, then why the fuck is his boss telling that nigga, no, you can't come to this? You got other shit to do. How is Taz getting passed up by a nigga? Chris Brown once said, how you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. It's a motion party, nigga. You cannot get in. Don Julio, Kanan don't drink gin. Bad bitches love Kanan. Taz ain't got no bitches. Taz ain't got no hoes. Taz is riding around in a Chrysler Plymouth. Kanan got a Beamer. Breeze got a Porsche. Two niggas with them phones. One nigga got that American bullshit. So how is Taz getting passed up by a nigga that's in the meetings? I'm just using common sense, guys. That's it. Someone explain to me, how is Taz getting passed up by Kanan when he can't even get in the meetings? Exactly, Cam. You knew you should I be in that? Why? Why would you be in that meeting? Why would you be in that meeting, Taz? Season 4, episode 10, we got introduced to Branford. We didn't get introduced to Taz. We didn't get introduced to Taz. You were working. You had other shit to do, nigga. Go deliver some pills, do something. Anything beats coming around here. You're not in it. You're out, nigga. Let's continue on. Because let's keep talking about this nigga Taz and all this. He's getting passed up. There's no getting passed up, nigga. Kanan is above you. It's like an umbrella, nigga. I'm above you, nigga. You under me. When shit start coming down, it's going to hit the umbrella first, nigga. It ain't going to touch you because you a number 2, nigga. I'm a number 1 type of nigga. I'm in the meetings. You not in the meetings. Let's keep going, though.
I'll get it with you later.
Look who's in here. Look who's in the motion party, Kanan. Look who's outside. The pill boy. The pill boy. Hey, booby traps. I called the nigga Tasmanian Devil. That's why I was like, nigga, y'all calling this nigga Taz? Looney Tunes been out. This nigga's supposed to be crazy. This nigga's supposed to be taking over the block. This nigga's a delivery boy. But let's keep going. Hold on.
They fight for whoever feeding them. And you ain't that nigga no more.
All right. So what's going on here is a friendly conversation between business partners. Now, these business partners are having a little dispute. Now, it's nothing crazy. It's just sizing each other up. But Mr. Kadeem is saying that his crew, you hear that? You hear that? Let's rewind it back.
For flexing and beefing straight vapor, nigga. Maybe you got some straight soldiers here and there.
Maybe you got some straight soldiers here and there. All right. So let's get this triangle offense established. Kanan got a crew. They the Scooter Boys. Kanan got a crew. And right now, they ain't really moving too much because remember, they were talking about, man, there's a nigga named Breeze. So Kanan has a crew, right? Kanan has a crew. They got scooters. Now, Unique has a crew, some soldiers here and there. And he tells his counterpart, Bradford, that they will fight for him. So now we got two people in the triangle offense, Kanan and Unique, who both have crews. Kanan's crew, they talking about Breeze is getting money, but they still Kanan's crew. Unique has some soldiers here and there, but they don't have anything to fight for. Breeze has a crew also. Now, who falls in the Breeze crew? Because Kanan has a crew, which had like OC and them niggas in it. Unique has a crew, got Arc Bar in there. Who's in Taz's crew? Who? Someone tell me who's in Taz's crew. Because Kanan has a crew. Unique has a crew. Who's in Taz's crew? Maybe I missed it. Can anybody name somebody in Taz's crew? Oh, that's right. My apologies. Taz doesn't have a crew. Taz is a part of Breeze's crew. Oh. So Unique has a crew. Kanan has a crew. Breeze has a crew, but Taz ain't got no crew. Wait. Because the only reason we're here is because people told me that Taz was like that. People told me that Taz is getting passed up. But wait a minute. If I got a crew, my nigga Booby got a crew, Steven got a crew, DeMarcus got a crew, Eric got a crew, Kendall got a crew. We all equals. We all got crews. Now, if Joseph works for Booby, Taz works for Breeze, Oliver works for Steven, then that means you now my equal, nigga. When we go play basketball, they don't say bring out the backup niggas. They say bring the captains out. The captains come out there and they talk to each other. When we do the coin toss, it don't say bring the 52nd nigga on the roster. No. They say bring the captain out. Who's that guy? So now that we got it established in the triangle offense, we backdating right now, guys. Just stick with me. Now that we're backdating, we got it established that the triangle offense, the Rock, we got 3 niggas with 3 crews. But y'all told me Taz don't have a crew. He's with Breeze.
They ain't got nothing to fight for. They fight for me. They fight for whoever feeding them. And you ain't that nigga no more.
So if your crew fights for whoever's feeding you, if your crew, your soldiers, they fight for who's feeding you, how is Taz? Can someone explain to me how is Taz eating? Because my understanding is Taz The only reason he eating is because of those pills. But those pills come from who? Breeze. Breeze's money comes from who? Snaps and pops. So if your crew fights for who's feeding you, that means Breeze doesn't fight for Taz. That means Kanan don't fight for the Scooter Boys. Kanan fight for Pops and Snaps. Kanan will fight for Stefano. Breeze will fight for Snaps and Pops. Breeze will fight for Stefano now because he just met him. But you fight for who's feeding you. And I don't think this nigga Taz is feeding anybody. Because Taz can't even get in to the buffet. Taz got to wait for that to-go plate. So when Breeze goes into the buffet, we being cheap with it. You ain't supposed to get to-go plates, but you know you got your girl with you. She got that big-ass bag. We're going to bring our own aluminum foil. We're going to take some of those plates home and some of the silverware. We're going to probably leave the silverware. We get some of the plastic for us to go. But we're going to put a couple of plates in my girl's bag. So when Breeze goes into Snaps and Pops buffet with Stefano, the head chef, we go in there. They cooking it up. We're going to bring back the food, which is the dope. And we're going to let Taz eat. So how is Kanan passing up Taz when Kanan is at the buffet? Kanan gets to handpick what he wants to do. Snaps and Pops told him, we don't care where you get the dope from, Kanan. All we care is you bring the money back. Did they say that to Taz? No, they told that to Breeze. So how is Kanan passing up Breeze when the top dogs are telling him, just make sure our money's good? You can't pass up a nigga that's behind you. It's just impossible. There's no way in life you can pass up somebody that's behind you. I've never heard that. I've never been in a race and been in first place and then passed up a nigga behind me. No, you stay in first place. Even if you lap them, you didn't pass them. You're ahead of them. You see, it don't work like that. But now Taz has an opportunity to be bigger than what he is. Because we just heard that the white boys with the pills, they move more dope than the corners. So now you got this ascendant young star, Mr. Kanan Stark, that lights up the night sky, who has a pre-built organization that is filled of scooters. Now you're getting handed the keys to the scooters, and you got the pills, which move more than the corners. So why wouldn't you just take that and shut the fuck up? But let's continue on.
None of that matter anyway, because you
Let's listen to what Breeze is saying. Let's listen to what Breeze is saying.
ain't getting cut out of any deal. You win this, we partners. Believe that, Neek.
You in this. I'm in this. Kanan in this. What's the Spider-Man meme where they pointing at each other? You're in this. I'm in this. Kanan's in this. Where's Taz at? Wait. Because I keep getting told that Taz is in. Is Taz a partner or is Taz... Is Taz a partner or is Taz up under? Because I'm confused. But let's continue on. Let's continue on. This is Monday Mistakes, and y'all mistake. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna break this shit all the way down. What's Taz doing? Getting those pills to go serve the white boys.
All right. We'll circle back in a couple weeks.
Now, here we go. One last thing, and we'll leave this Taz situation alone. Let's listen to the conversation that is being had within the vehicle. Now, I was told that Taz is a big money getting time nigga on the east side of New York. I was told that Taz got corners on the east side of New York. But let's hear what he has to say here.
You told this nigga Neek about to sit down at the hospital. Had to be you. Ain't no.
So Taz told Unique about the sit down at the hospital. Taz told Unique about the sit down at the hospital. When would Taz have time to tell Unique about the sit down at the hospital? Oh, that's right. Taz wasn't at the sit down. So Taz had a lot of time. Guess who else wasn't at the meeting? Oh, that's right. Unique wasn't at the sit down. Guess who gets pushed out the episode? That's right. Unique, because Unique wasn't going to be a number one. You see how that works? Kanan can't pass up a nigga that's running around gossiping. Let's see what Taz had to say. Let's see his justification for this.
Nobody else knew. And nobody in that room gonna talk.
See? To get at the top, you got to shut the fuck up. See, Taz is a number two, so he runs his mouth. See, Kanan ain't gonna talk. Snaps and Pops ain't gonna talk. Stefano ain't gonna talk. So the only person there is Taz. And
I asked him if he knew. Seemed like something he should have been in on.
so since Taz couldn't be in there, it wasn't something that he should be in on. He said, well, shit, let's see if Unique, something you should be in on. That's what they mean. When they say it's a motion party, you cannot get in. That's what they talking about. See, you got to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Are you that somebody? Because Aaliyah told us she can't just mess with anybody. You got to be that somebody. You know? Are you responsible? This nigga ain't responsible. If Taz was so important and running so much shit on the East New York, then he would have been in the sit down. But he can't get in there. This nigga's a joke. There's no way Kanan is passing this niggas up. This nigga, Kanan, was already ahead of this nigga. Younger, swifter, car is better, got more girl. Kanan got more girls than Taz too. But yeah, that's it for Taz. It's supposed to be Monday Mistake. All right, so hit that like, oh shit. My internet was going slow, man. This heat got my damn fucked up. House of the Dragon episode 2 recap. I might upload it tonight. All right, we're gonna talk about Marvin real quick. I believe Jukebox made the biggest mistake. I said Jukebox, Stefano, then Marvin. That's the order I went in. I said Jukebox made the biggest mistake. Stefano was next, and then I said Marvin was after that. But yeah, Taz is a nobody. He didn't get passed up. Taz didn't get passed up. Taz is still in the position he's supposed to be. All right. So yeah, I got you, DeMarcus. Hey, when I get in story mode, you know I'm doing this all off the top of the dome, bro. I got you, man. I got you. But when I get in story mode, I got to keep going. When I lose that train of thought, because you'll say something, and y'all know if you throw something out there, I start talking about that, and then I'll go a whole hour. We've been on this live for an hour and 20 minutes, and I just spent over an hour talking about Taz and explaining it as simple as possible that this nigga didn't get passed up by Kanan. This nigga was never in reach of being what Kanan is. This nigga's, he's a fucking worker. All right. So Jukebox, obviously we know the mistake that Jukebox made. It really ain't that hard. You said Breeze was close to Cheese from The Wire. Hey, Cheese wasn't that bad though. Cheese wasn't that bad. I wish I had a YouTube when The Wire came out. That would have been some epic breakdowns. I'm definitely not gonna go back and watch it. And if I do watch it, I'm only gonna watch the Corner Boys. I am not about to be watching the docs and all that shit again. Even though McNulty was one of my favorite characters. Thank you for that 5, DeMarcus. I bet you would figure out, I guess. Or I bet he would figure out Snaps and Pops eliminated Famous and Crystals. Oh, shit. Snaps went in there and laid Crystal out, man. That's why you got to eat those Uncrustables. You got to eat Uncrustables, you know. It's quick, easy, like no mess, no none of that. That's what I'm saying. Cheese was running some shit. Cheese was like that though. That's why I fuck with Cheese. All right, so Jukebox. Again, and the reason we're looking at Jukebox, I know it's pretty obvious. At some point, Juke is going to have to answer for everything that's going on. Especially if damn, what's the boy name? Kanan. Especially if Kanan, I made a video today about Kanan going dark, turning dark and turning into the villain that we know. The reason that this is a mistake here is one, everything depends on the money that Juke is going to be making. If she can't reach that amount of money, then Garcia, he's going to be getting antsy. And we already know that he said he was going to delete Juke if shit ain't paid. Now, when I was just going through it, think about it. At the end of the episode, and we seen the trailer, if Kanan is dealing with Tiana is getting money for Rock. She also working for Flossie on the side. That's where she came to see Kanan. But if Kanan is fucking up the distribution that Rock has, that means Jukebox ain't gonna be getting paid. And if Jukebox ain't getting paid, then she's not gonna have any money to pay Detective Garcia. So while I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, Kanan is about to fuck it up for everybody. And that could be where the disdain comes from with Juke. Because now Juke is in bed with Garcia and owing him a lot of money. So she has to work at the bar to get some money. The only problem is if Kanan got Tiana and she's setting shit up and telling Kanan the routes or where the deliveries are going to be, that means the money ain't coming back to Juke. And if the money ain't coming back to the shop, then Juke can't get paid unless she goes and tells her dad, hey, Marvin, look, I'm going to be real with you. I got a crooked cop and that nigga said he needed $35,000. I got like $200, $300. So for Juke, this is a lot for her. She's going to really have to be at that bar nonstop. There's never going to be like a day off. It's going to get to the point where Juke got to do a little bit more than just wiping that bar down. And she ain't going to be able to go to the club no more. Yeah, and that's what we saying. Like, as far as the mistake goes, dealing with Garcia, she's eventually going to have to kill this dude. She's going to have to kill it. And we already heard Marvin tell her to leave and she wanted to be here. So all of that's just aligning. The hugging was showing that Marvin probably ain't going to make it. But Marvin is telling her she got to leave. So this is probably going to be the thing that drives her off. If she got to take out Garcia, then yeah, it's time to run. And I think at that point, Marvin's going to know. I want to know how they would do it, though. If Juke takes him out, you think she would go and cry to Marvin about it? Or Marvin will already be... Hmm. Juke has the gun. So Juke got two guns. Juke got the gun that she had when she was going to go take out Garcia. And then there's the gun at the bar. So somebody's got to come up in the bar at some point. Somebody got to come into the bar at some point. So what if Garcia came in? I need that money, Juke. I need that money, damn it. And she pop. But then that'd be another death in an establishment. We can't keep having all these bodies dropping in the establishment. And there may be some patrons in there. So we can't really drop him in there. But then again, maybe Stefano sends somebody in there. Because Marvin told her don't hesitate. We just know the mistake is going to come. Something with that gun at the bar. She has a gun, but she ain't do nothing. She didn't need to do anything because now she got Garcia. But it's the bar that has a gun that we're going to have to really be paying attention to. I believe that Marvin will eliminate Garcia for Juke. See, I was thinking about that. And I was thinking, what if they had if Garcia started putting that pressure on the family and maybe like him Marvin up or something, and that's what pushes Juke to go and do it. Because I want to, it's got to be something dramatic to the point where Juke is going to delete him. You know what I mean? Like he has to like snatch Juke up or something, do something to Marvin. I don't see Juke just doing it like, hey, I need my money, and then pow. Damn. Taz might try to flex and end up getting got. I could definitely see that though. Well, I think so. This is what I'm as far as Juke goes with her being a cop, all the detective work she's been doing, I think all of that's going to align. And I think with her and Garcia getting close and working, I think Garcia is going to give up some information. Garcia is probably going to be the one that gives up a little bit of information about what happened to Lou. Now, let me just go back and make sure. Let me go back and make sure real quick. Hold on. Damn, did I already close it? Let me just make sure real quick. Let's see something. Let's get the official confirmation real quick. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm J. This is Monday Mistakes. Right now, we're just going to do a little bit of research. This is what we do. It's a good old time, you know what I mean? Just a little back and forth, nothing too crazy. We're just going back to what scene was I trying to go to? Tubi Tuesday. I haven't
evil.
Because
Business of feast.
They're making changes over there, and I really just haven't been on there. I gotta wait and see how it's gonna turn out. Because Tubi is trying to take over more of putting their name on a lot of stuff, so it's like getting hit with copyrights. But let me find something. Oh, it was the next episode. Hold on. And you know, I got
If he knew.
shows on too, so it's episode 2. Damn, where the hell is it at? I know it when I see it. Hold on. All right, here we go. We got our subtitles on.
And all that.
What kind of crimes?
All kinds.
So Garcia, of course, he pushed up on Aisha, brought the family in.
I'm sorry, detective, but I've been black for long enough to doubt anything and everything that the police say. So I'm going to need you to be a little more specific. Is it jaywalking?
Is it jaywalking? Booby said Garcia is going to give up the real description on Crystal's killer and probably some info on Lou. That's what I'm saying. She's going to get some info from Garcia. She's been putting in that detective work.
What crimes are we talking about exactly?
Murder, Mr. Dixon. Drug trafficking, extortion.
Drug trafficking, extortion, murder.
Crimes that get you life in prison or worse.
Aisha doesn't know anything about that.
I need to hear that from her.
He needs to hear that.
We straight killers, Joe.
Tell the detective that you don't know anything.
He's been following Juke around for months, just trying to mess with her life.
Aisha got to be like 19, 20.
None of what he's saying is true.
This is LaVerne Thomas's uncle. He was just murdered recently during what we believe was a drug transaction.
A drug transaction gone bad.
Bad. You may not believe the police, but believe me when I tell you that your daughter's in danger, Mr. and Mrs. Dixon.
So he's gonna give up some information on Luke, because Juke is gonna probably be the one to figure all this shit out.
LaVerne. And I'm sure you don't want her to get caught up in all that. Her family are connected.
Maybe you run into something.
Oh, not this lying ass nigga again. No, hell no. We already went over that nigga lying to us. That nigga Unique told us he was like that. We found out that nigga lie detector test said that is a lie. Unique straight up and down lied to us.
LaVerne Thomas and her family are connected to a number of serious crimes across the city. I know Aisha here is friends with LaVerne.
Now, Garcia's been working this shit since way back when. Oh man, here we go, man. But Garcia's been working the case, so he knows a thing or two about what the hell they got going on. Now they talking about connected to murders and everything. So at some point, Juke is gonna have to take him out. Also, we need to know what do you guys think about? So when they show Tiana, right? We know that Juke and Kanan, they still talk to each other. Do we believe that Juke is going to see Tiana at Kanan's crib? Because if he gonna be messing around with her, maybe one day she shows up to Kanan's spot and she's there and she's like, wait a minute. You know, she don't say nothing, but she just play it cool, but she's looking like, or she pulls up to Kanan's house and see her coming out. You know what I mean? And Juke can start being like, wait a minute, wait, how do they know each other? You see what I'm saying? Because at some point, we're gonna have to get the information about Lou. In Jukebox, her detective skills, it could be because we know Stefano is the one that put Kanan up to it, told Kanan about Manhattan, Flossie, and Pino. So that's how Kanan got the drop on doing all of this. So if Juke starts connecting the dots and it's like, wait a minute, you fucking with Snaps and Pops, they with Stefano. Stefano's beefing with Pino. Juke can start figuring out a lot of stuff. Juke can figure out like Uncle Lou's murder. She can figure out that that Stefano put Kanan up to start messing up the routes. Damn, Juke got a lot of shit that she could be fucking lining up. Juke don't make this money. Like if Kanan messes up, let's just say Kanan messes up these drugs and stuff, then Juke ain't gonna be able to get the money. Detective Garcia is gonna be on Juke even more. So Juke is really in a fucked up situation because Juke put herself in this situation. There was no reason for Juke to come here. What in Juke's mind was like, you know what? Let me get a crooked cop. Like, there's levels to this shit, right? We know Juke is a booster. Juke went AWOL, but let's be real right now. Let's brainstorm. What made Juke think that she was capable of having a dirty cop in her pocket? You know, like what was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a dirty cop. I'm not gonna kill Garcia. I'm gonna get him to work for me. When did she think she was capable of this? You know what I mean? Like, when did Juke just think I'm about to become a mastermind? Nigga, I'm about to get a dirty cop up under my belt. Like, that's a huge jump. First of all, getting ready to off a cop is already crazy enough. But then to be like, you know what? I'm gonna get him to become a dirty cop. And I'm gonna pay him. Juke, you ain't got no money. So Juke thinking she about to just hop in the game and just make $20,000-$30,000 super quick, like Jukebox. You're a bartender. A terrible one at that. Hey, stay fly. That's what I'm getting at. She should have just off that nigga. Even the next day, the daytime, she shouldn't have said nothing. She should have just waited until she had an opportunity to pop him. There's no like. I know you don't. I know Aisha says she ain't say nothing, but you can't really trust anybody because niggas that start telling on you just to get up out of that. But that's a huge jump. You know what I mean? That's it. It's not like Rock with Buckley and Roland. It's not like regular street cops. You went straight for a detective. That there's no connection. It's not like Malcolm Howard, who was fucking Rock and Kanan's dad. You know what I mean? It's like Tiana is Jarita. I know a lot of people keep saying that, but that would put this girl like 5-6 years older than Kanan. Well, it ain't like what was old girl that Kanan was messing with her and the mama. It ain't like Kanan ain't mess with older women. Says she jumped straight into the ocean. I'm trying to show the damn. Man, these damn episodes be so damn dark, man. I understand it, but golly, we need to turn some lights on, man. It'd be like it'd be the first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes of it's like of all Power episodes, just dark as hell, besides the one with Kanan out at the funeral. Yeah, Polymer. Yeah, her ass. They need to bring her back. That's what they need to bring back. I liked her. So that's the gun right there that we need to worry about, man. Juke might start skimming off the top in order to give the money to Garcia. I mean, we were talking about that Friday. I don't know how Juke would be able to skim off the top though. The only way Juke could skim off the top and get away with that is if she blames it on this nigga. That's the only way Juke can skim off the top is if she blames it on this nigga. Blame it on him, or you gotta blame it on the girls. That's the only way Juke can get by with skimming off the top. Because obviously a call is coming in. So how this works, a call comes in. The call comes in. It's a set price. All right. Hello? Yeah, man. I need a bag of that. Yeah, I need a pack. Okay, cool. Once that call comes in, hey, it's gonna be 5 bands, 5,000, 5 smackaroos. No, it's gonna be 5,000. So however you gonna get it. Boom, the call comes in $5,000. This guy, he bags it up. He gives it to the girl. The girls go and take it. They got to bring the 5,000 back because that's what the set price is. Juke then counts the money. So there's the only way Juke can skim off the top is saying that either the girl ain't giving enough money or he ain't putting enough in the pack. That's the only way Juke can get by with that because there's too many people in the chain for her to just be. Now if like say if they went and gave Juke the pack and on the phone they like it's 5,000. Juke gets there and like, oh no, it's 6. Then Juke could take that extra 1,000 and bring back that 5. But the only way skimming off the top will work in this situation is if she blames it on somebody. Either he's giving too much product or not enough product, or the girl is keeping some money. Because if Juke is collecting the money and the money ain't right, then Juke, why didn't you stop the girl because the money wasn't right? You see what I'm saying? Because the call comes in and he knows how much to pack. And then the girl knows how much to get. And then Juke is supposed to verify that amount once it gets back. So the only way you're going to be able to skim, because Juke is the last person to touch the money. So Juke got to blame somebody else. You know what I mean? Juke's going to have to be like, nah, the girls are stealing some of the money. Because when the money come back to Juke, that call came in. We supposed to be getting 5,000 back, Juke. Where's the rest of the money, Juke? And then if let's just say it's 5,000, they get 4,500 back. Hey, Juke, where's the rest of the money? Oh, the girl had it. Now the girl can get her ass whooped. But then if you start losing girls like that, there's only so much you can skim. Now, as far as what Effie was doing, Effie and them had their own set price. There wasn't a control in place that this is going to be the price. When they were selling their dope, they got their work in, and then it was, y'all just need to sell it to make the money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can sell it any price. Effie could sell it to you for 10 and go sell it to somebody else for 15. There was no set price. I mean, there was, but you can always, nah, man, we running low, man. It's going to be a dub today. So now you didn't got double. You just take that 10 off the top and you know what I'm saying? But there's too many controls in place here. That'd be iffy. Unless she could skim off at the bar. Yeah, when niggas come and make drinks, because I know Marvin and them don't know how to run no fucking bar. So yeah, you could definitely skim the drinks. Like the drink money, every 2 drinks you keep it. You just pocket that money. You know what I mean? Say you sell $400, $500 worth of drinks in a night. You turn in out of that 500, you turn in 350. You keep 150. It was slow tonight, or you keep 100 and turn in 4. You could skim off the bar easily. Hell, that's all them bottle girls be doing is stealing all that money. That's all they be doing is skimming off the top, because there's no way to track it. There's no way to track it. Not splitting tips and shit. Juke could be like, oh yeah, that was tips. You know what I mean? I only made him like 3 drinks, but he tipped me $50, $100. I don't know, man. But yeah, Juke made a mistake here. And the real mistake is Juke thinking that she could have a dirty cop. How did she elevate to that level? Where was the growth that we seen in Juke that we could be like, yeah, she's ready for a dirty cop? Was there ever a moment we were like, Juke is ready for a dirty cop? She's capable of, you know what I'm saying, holding it down like this? I don't think, in my book, I don't see it. Fucking Jukebox, man. The code robbery. I mean, Juke's always been a booster, but I don't think that'll elevate you to thinking you can get a dirty cop. That's some hell. Even Monet and them could barely hold on to a dirty cop. For Jukebox to do it, I mean, I guess we'll see. What we got? Oh, what's going on, Hope? Lynn said, I think that Tiana and Kanan met at a hotel. Yeah, they met at the hotel, room 304. And then really, I just think Stefano made a mistake. I mean, yeah, we know he's trying to go stop everything from Breeze. This play was put together by Kanan, heads up from Stefano. I like Stefano. It just seems overzealous, man. Stefano, I know you want to stop Rock. I mean, it really ain't even that serious. I don't know how you can hold a vendetta against somebody to the point where it's like, all right, I want to continue. If she moved her work to Manhattan, I wouldn't even give a damn. But I think with him getting into this, it's going to make Rock. I think that's going to make Rock even more. It's going to make Rock angrier. For the simple fact, like, nigga, you using my son to set my shit up. But can we, like, we can't be like Rock is mad that Stefano's using Kanan. Rock literally just shot this nigga Kanan's corner up. You see what I'm saying? We gotta stop feeling bad for Rock, bitch ass. I'm not gonna call her bitch ass, but we gotta stop feeling bad for Rock, man. Rock literally just shot up Kanan's whole corner. He just got it. That's like wearing a new pair of shoes. You just got it and a nigga step on your shit. We gotta stop feeling sorry for Rock. If anything, Kanan should be wanting to kill Rock even more after she done shot up the corners that he just got. We just did an hour and a half talking about Kanan passing up Taz. Only for his mom to step on this shit. His mom stepped on his corner. His mom put a gun in his book bag. Hell no. We need to start going in on Rock. Yeah, you know, I can tell the story from both sides. Obviously, I like Stefano, but he's wrong, and that's why I say he made a mistake here trying to go at Rock because he's already his crew is already shaky. They just did that hit. They got to lay low just a little bit. We can't keep just wilding out. Like, I mean, we can, but you would think the mob would know better. You would think Stefano at the point to where he is, but at this now, I think Stefano's running on a power high right now. Think about it. He just got Pino out the way. I mean, not Pino. What's the boy's name? Phil. I was about to say, God, dog, is a whole bunch of mobsters that just in and out. But he just got Phil knocked off. Beautiful hit, executed, flawless. So now it's like, well, shit, I could do this. Hey, what's up, Kanan? You know, your mama, she on that bullshit, so you know I'm about to get on her ass, right? Okay, what'd you do to my mom? I'm just trying to make some money. So, you know? Yeah, Kanan, that's what I'm gonna do. Listen up. This is bitch ass motherfucker named Pino. Motherfucker in Manhattan think he better than us because of clientele up there. But he ain't better than us. You know, your mama's working for him. He got this whole Flossie. She got some women. What I need you to do is figure out where these women are going. How are they moving their product? What do you mean women are moving their product? Yeah, they moving product, Kanan. I need you to figure that out. You the prodigy of the South Side. It's up to you. I don't know, man. You gonna give me a hotel or something? I'm gonna bring them to my crib. Then my mom's no. My mother. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a hotel, nigga. And I'm gonna put a couple of hundred in your pocket. But I need you to get in contact with this lady named Flossie. She got some girls. See, Flossie don't know about Kanan. So when Kanan books, he calling over to Flossie or whoever Flossie got. You see what I'm saying? But all of this is because of Stefano knowing that, well, Pino got Flossie. So they got to be doing something together. And Pino even said, my business is in Manhattan. We don't care about that queen shit. But if you look at Stefano, he's trying to pull the same move. He's trying to pull the same move that he pulled on Marvin. You see that? It's the same play. It's the exact same play of how he got Marvin. He brought Marvin in. Yeah, Marvin, let me talk to you outside of Rock. Man, you be doing your thing, bro. You crazy as hell. Funny as a motherfucker, too. Boy, tell me one of them jokes, Marvin. You funny as hell. Yeah, you want to make some money? Yeah. I got this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got these issues, right? You know how it is. Yeah, but you know, I can't go do it directly, you know. The mom gotta get permission and shit. But if you go over there and do it, it'd be worth your while. Mom was like, shit, okay, I'll do it. It's the same thing he's doing for Kanan. It's the same thing he's doing for Kanan. Oh, Kanan, you the prodigy, man. You like fish scale on the back of a warthog. Like, what does that even mean? He's like, oh, my bad. But yeah, about that. You a prodigy. Yeah, you know, your mom, she tripping and shit. You know, we getting money over here though. But what do you know about hookers? Like, what? This is a conversation we having. He gave that nigga some wine. He was trying to loosen Kanan up. Pause. He said, drink some of this wine. Yeah. So what you know about like whores? I'm gonna need you to get with this lady named Flossie, all right? Get with her. And we can rearrange some things. You know what I mean? Get in contact with the girls. And then that Stefano's mistake is he continuing to go after Rock. If he just lets this chill, him in business with Snaps and Pops is already good enough. He got 2 number ones and a number 2 named Taz. Like, you would think Stefano was good because he got Taz on this crew. You know, Taz is a part of the organization, ain't he? Ain't that what Lil Meech be saying? Organization. Yeah, we should be all right. We got Taz on the crew. Tony Danza stay getting bossed up and played by women. First Angela, now Rock. How do you know Kanan is over Taz? Breeze tells orders to Taz with no choice, but he asks Kanan and gives him options. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Taz doesn't. I already did. You might, Euless, you might be back in the live, but we didn't already did like an hour of that, man. We can, and then I got a video up. Taz always number 2, but yeah, Stefano's mistake is still trying to pursue after Rock, bro. Just leave it alone. And I fuck with Stefano, and y'all know I be going against Rock because ain't nobody else gonna do it. But I love Rock, and Stefano's tripping, bro. At some point, you just gotta let that shit slide, bro. It's over with. You know what I mean? You and her ain't doing business. She doing business with Pino in Manhattan. She ain't even in Queens. Well, technically they are at the bar, so that is his territory. But yeah, you just gotta let that go, man. Sometimes when you over pursue, you miss out. And that's what's going on right here. So yeah, Stefano, I gotta go ahead and say you're number 2 on Monday mistakes. And then we got Marvin. But Marvin's only mistake that I seen, and I really don't trust it at all. And I think we all agree, is what is this about? What is this about? Why are we meeting with Flossie? Why are we talking to Flossie? If we don't pay for no round, so what are we talking to Flossie for? She talking about, it's very interesting. You can work up under a woman and not be, you know what I'm saying, upset about it. What are we doing with this? Why? Why are we talking to her? She seems evil. She seems evil. The devil wears Prada. Adam and Eve wear nada. And I'm somewhere in between. What's up with her? What are we thinking? Is she trying to screw Marvin over? I know she's in business with Rock, but what's the point of trying to get to know Marvin? What is coming out of this? Trauma bonding? I don't know. That sounds a little he-ish. That's really all I wanted to know was, this is the only mistake I can see is Marvin going out, doing his own thing again, which he needs to get up under Rock's, I won't say control, but listen to what the hell Rock is saying. Like, Marvin needs to just chill out, make sure that Juke is okay, and that's it. They're saying Tony D is her daughter. She probably does know Tony. I wouldn't put it past her. Flossie knows everybody. Now, if she does find out about Tony, then what? What we doing then? Is there any get back, or is there? Because I don't think she would mess up what she has going on with Rock. I think her and Rock genuinely have a connection as far as these two would be able to work together. You know what I mean? I think that Rock finally got somebody. Oh man, hey, hit that like button real quick, man. We got 29 likes. Let me get 40 likes before we get up out of here. But Rock, she finally got somebody that's on a woman that's on her level, because Juliana wasn't on her level. We know Juliana wasn't on that level. We had a boss Juliana up to even get there, and it wasn't even Juliana. Wasn't even the person. It was her cousin, Joaquin. My bad, Joaquin. So I don't think they're gonna mess up with her and Rock have going on, because this is supposed to be lucrative, unless Kanan starts disrupting. If Kanan starts disrupting everything that they got, and the girls start getting hurt and robbed, then yeah, Flossie's gonna back out this whole deal, and that could be where that goes wrong, where the whole Flossie thing goes wrong. Or Flossie starts saying, y'all niggas are setting me up. They're saying it's some young black people that are doing the robbing. So you guys are supposed to be the biggest thing on the south side of Queens, but y'all can't move y'all product in Queens. But I don't know what all product y'all are moving. And then there's some young crews in Queens robbing our girls, leaving from the bar to go to Manhattan. So if I'm Flossie and I got the girls, and I know my girls are getting robbed in Queens, and I know the people I'm working with are in Queens and they got a lot of dope. Why wouldn't they know who these robbers are or who these other drug dealers are? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, at some point, this is gonna go sour, man. It's never gonna be a good thing, man. We can't get out the game, man. It's unfortunate that we live this life and we enjoy watching this ignorant ish, but damn it, it's good TV, man. Marvin may be putting himself in a situation he ain't prepared for. Him and his daughter, they act just alike, though. Just like Kanan acts just like Rock. I don't care what nobody say. Kanan act just like Rock. They both be fucking up. Yeah, Flossie seems like she's up to no good. Um, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You don't fuck with that. If you know, you know. You don't fuck with that. You stay away from there. If you know, you know.
Some of them going to sleep. Fontaine!
Dr. Umar will be ashamed. If you know, you know.
Some of them going to sleep. Fontaine!
But nah, that's Monday mistakes. We got 2 hours in. Again, guys, this is all entertainment. I'm here to entertain you guys. So I do my rants. I'm going to go against you guys because if we all just sit here and agree, then we might as well just watch the episode and not even talk about it if we all going to sit here and agree. So there's got to be pushback. But I like to look at the characters from their perspective. And you know, I'm gonna tell my stories, but I really enjoy doing these lives. I'm glad we're getting back in the rhythm of it. I'm gonna try to do a live. Don't hold me to it. Friday, I'm gonna be in Portugal. So I get to Portugal Thursday night. Friday, I'm gonna try to do a live in the morning for a first reaction. If I'm not drunk. If I'm not drunk. But I think this episode is about to be crazy as hell. And I definitely want to. So wait, I'll be in Portugal. Portugal, God, it's gonna be just like London. Portugal is back an hour, so that means I'd have to get up and watch the episode at 5 to 6. I could do a live from 6 to like 7, 8 o'clock, and then I could sleep in till 12. I'm gonna try. But Wednesday, no. Tomorrow night though. Tomorrow night we're gonna do House of the Dragons. We're gonna talk about episode 1 and episode 2. I think that's the best show on TV right now. House of the Dragons is going crazy. The Queen has arrived. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is Monday Mistakes. Raising Kanan, episode 3. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Donate to the channel. Cash App, MOEDOTJ. I appreciate that. Anything is appreciated. Oh, I got a new camera. I bought a new camera, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know everything that goes to the Cash App, it only goes to the channel. I don't use any money that you guys donate to me as far as Cash App to anything but buying new stuff and equipment so I can, you know, either record or do some stuff. So I'll have some footage. I'm going to try to do like a daily video while I'm out there for you all. But I did get a new camera. And once I get back to doing the lives, we'll go back to donating money. Like if you can identify what I seen in the episode, you know, we giving out like $5, $10 here and there. Yeah, we're gonna try to get to 60,000 subscribers. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Oh no, I gotta do a lie with a little bit of drinky drink, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of brandy is all I need, a little bit of Hennessy is in my life, a little bit of Remy is all I need. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm back, guys. Remember, you can run, but you can't hide. Don't drink and drive. Always have a plan.